Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wow, another beautiful day with the beeps going off, letting me know that the messages have gone through. So lovely to have you here, whether you're in live mode or whether you're replay. Thank you for being here. We're doing the daily Lenormand card spread reading, and I'm Ros Boundy, Psychic Medium, bringing it to you. So let's go over to the cards. Bring in your spirit guides, your spiritual realm, your understanding from your own intuition, and we shall see what the cards have to say today. Now, what we have is a very small version of them. Let me just bring it up a little bit. Here we go with the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck that is Ciro Marchetti's creation and the gorgeous artwork. We have card 44, the magnifying glass in the home space. We have card 29, being the mature woman, as our theme today, and also included are two charms, the dress and the hourglass. Interesting. And in our workspace, we have card 4, the house. We had this in here the other day. And the extra for the playing card relevance is the Ace of Spades here with the woman and the King of Hearts with the house card. Okay, now let's read the Our Wisdom. And that is, just because it's not what you were expecting doesn't mean it's not everything you've been waiting for. Wow. Now, I know it seems that that's been a very recent one we've seen, because it is. We've gone the full cycle, I reshuffle, and this is the order for the next stream of what the Our Wisdoms are bringing through with their cards. So, yes, it bears repeating then that we are going to get exactly what we've been waiting for. Okay, let's zoom in and check out the cards. Okay. Now, with the older woman, we have as our theme, it is another time of reflection, spending time. We're looking more towards what is going to be the future realm today, because it's looking into our workspace. Okay, so what we have as the theme, it is that is the feminine, it's the maturity, it's the what we've brought with us to this space as our life experiences, but it's still showing that we have some sense of passion around what we are doing for our work in this instance, as more the general feeling that I'm getting, because we're going to get have some excitement with the dancing, the dress. It is a party dress, a dancing dress, almost a cocktail dress. So we are going to still have some of that sense of the youth and energetics of what we're going to be stepping into today. As our theme, also with the hourglass, it's bringing us that sense of time. Where it's placed itself is on the end of what is her pendant. So we are able to carry this with us throughout our days, and awareness that whatever time there is going to be perfectly timed for the tasks that we need to be doing at hand, whether it's celebrating something with dance or whether it's something that we're going to be anticipating as a little step of joy or two that we can really move into. It almost feels like a move and groove. So it is keeping, gaining, whichever way it means for you, as far as maintaining even. But I'm feeling it's more that gathering of energy that's going to give us that perfect moment where we can express ourselves in that freedom and passion and whatever is next. Okay, because it has not ended. We've certainly got a lot of experiences behind us, and she is looking and reflecting, through that gorgeous window with the light coming through, or she is seeing something that's anticipated, that's an intention that she's wanting to still move toward, and that could be further things in the workspace. Okay, so, and good morning, Sandra. Lovely to see you here so early. I sensed with that lovely little reaction that, yes, interesting, isn't it? So today definitely is going to be interesting. I'm feeling that sense of activity and passion with this. As we are in our home space with the magnifying glass, I think what we are looking at, it is something that is held dear to us. It could be something from our past that we are needing to dig up and look at more closely. A little bit of history. My eye went to, oh, here's me pointing, talking with my hand, this gorgeous filigree, gilded, whatever type of handle you'd explain this as far as this magnifying glass goes. It's something that is intricately formed and carved with some gorgeous moldings. And it feels like, look, it may be something that you don't want to hold on to for too long because it could actually be weighty. But you're going to be able to use this as you need to look more closely at something that's going to be popping up in your home space. So it could be anything to do with the intimate relationships that you have within your home, whether it's your partner, your children, your siblings, it could be parents, it could be other relatives or friends. What I'm feeling with this is it's a little bit more to do with written histories for some reason, something that's going to take you back. Here we've got the Joker and the other card. Oh, I can't even see what sort of card that is. It's saying it's 24 of some sort. So whether that's a tarot or whether it's a different type of deck, and what it's looking at in here in the depths of this tree card, if these two are cards, which I'm suspecting they are. So it's looking more deeply into that is written, that is in a form of visibility, that we're actually able to get that item and see more closely with the magnifying glass. So whatever it means for you, it is being able to look more closely at something in real deep detail. So I'm going to have a closer look myself, even at these cards. I haven't, in the years that I've been using this particular deck and doing these readings, I haven't really noticed the cards behind the magnifying glass. I've just taken the visual that shows up here as the enlargement, what comes closer to us and what we see. Feel more deeply into what this might mean for you. Okay, now I have seen that there's a few more comments here because Fiona has popped in as well. Good morning, Ros Gurley, and all around the globe. A good afternoon or a good evening. So thank you for all those hearts and certainly those thoughts. Thank you. And Anne Granger, good morning, Ros. Thank you for being here as well. Anne, lovely to see you. And here is what some of us do look forward to Fiona's numbers. So we've got a day number of 8 and all those card numbers total to 10, which comes back to 1. So it's a beginning of another journey cycle or message for us. Okay, now over in the workspace where we've had this more recently as well is the house. It's a homey house, so it feels so much more comfortable than just a house, doesn't it? We are welcomed into this space, so you're welcoming others into your workspace, whether you are dealing with the customer on a the sales side of it, retail, that type of thing, and inviting customers through the door, or whether you have a different style of business that is more oriented to service. And those clicks, I wonder if we actually hear them into the microphone. Never wondered. No, I've never checked that. Anyway, an aside, the phone is beeping. Just sends a message that I'm getting a message. So this is sending a message that we are getting the message to be more welcoming and full of hospitality. Feel in your workspace today that it is like a home space to others as well, so that what you're doing is bringing that lovely, comfortable, secure, safe space to what you're doing in your work. That it is all as it should be, and others are being invited and welcomed in a really lovely, friendly way. So it does remind me of that know, like, trust factor that marketers will teach you in that respect, that we like to feel safe as we're working, that we like to feel welcomed in. and that it is as if we are at home. It's not to connect it directly to our home space today, but it is bringing that feels comfortable, secure, and we know what we're doing, we know where we're at, we know what our pathway and intentions are moving forward, okay? So it really is bringing that soft, gentle, nurturing factor of feeling at home, but it's actually in our workspace. So take a little bit more of an in-depth look at what you are doing today that brings that sense of safety, security, and nurture into your space, into your personal space as well as your workspace today. So that is our reading today. And Fiona's mentioned, yes, very interesting with the magnifying glass. It is. So, and in all the years I've had this deck, it's the first time I've really noticed that. Oh, I mean, I've noticed the Joker before, but not the other behind the magnifying type glass. What card is that? Oh, yeah, looks like tree. I haven't studied it. Sometimes it takes that little second reminder, third reminder, or otherwise, that seventh touch, the 49th touch, the whatever it is that we have, those aha moments. Be open to those in the messages you receive from your spirit guides today, because it feels there is going to be something that will be revealed to you from that deep look. Okay? So thank you from Anne. Thank you so much, Anne, for being here. And also to anyone, that didn't come through. I did put my website up there, but obviously I must have hit the return button too early. So that's going through to the YouTubes and the Ros Bounty page as a link. It should show up in the comments. If not, here it is on screen. You can replay and pause to type out that if you'd like to. That's the more personalised and detailed readings. There's two options, a half hour, an hour, or other little options with your choice of a particular deck. I will include extras in that as I get back to editing and improving the website, but with any of this stuff, it takes time, doesn't it? I'm enjoying the writing. Okay, thank you so much. In all things you do today, do your best, and we'll see you tomorrow. And very nearly blessings. I've got Fiona just popped up a thank you, Ros Girly. Keep warm and all around the globe. Good afternoon or good evening with those beautiful hearts in the say. Thank you so much, Fiona. And with that, I shall say namaste. See you tomorrow.